Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Hello everyone, this is Fantastic Worlds. Welcome you back to Lovecraft Country and our journey through the dark with Alan Wake. Although it's not too dark at the moment. One of the daylight sequences. And we are on our way to the Coal Mine Museum, which is apparently so uninteresting that it's a safe place to meet a kidnapper. Without having to worry about the police showing up. Ooh, where are we?
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the dark presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
Anything over here? Ooh, checkpoint. Maybe that means something. Anything? Some stairs over there. Bit of a path here. That's the thing about this game, there's so many collectibles. Looks like the Dark Presence might have been busy here, too. You know, this does actually remind me of some delightfully wooded areas. I need to go out for a hike sometime soon. If it wasn't the rainy season, it'd probably be a lot easier. But yes, lookout point. Somebody here has set up a really nice view. Just imagine a six-pack, some coffee, just listening to the birds. Paradise. Alright, let's get back to the horror. Little bit of a detour there. Ooh. Where are we now? No, excuse me. And stairs. Yeah, I know we're meeting a kidnapper, but game kind of runs on an event sort of scenario. So nothing's actually going to happen until I get there. So I actually drove right past this section last time I did it. So I'm kind of taking the scenic route. And in a way, this game is trying to be... I'm trying to be more scenic with this game because it doesn't exist anymore. This playthroughs like this, or people who own legal copies of it, are about the only way anybody's ever going to see this game again. Well, that was ominous. Car is probably usable too. Oh, radio show. Shall we listen to the news? Maybe it's a report on the fugitive Alan Wake.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either.
I like you, man.
Folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
You're forgiven, Pat. And let's escape that licensed music before it gets us in trouble. Oh. Man, I wonder who left this here. With the fuel and the keys. Probably the same person who's been leaving us all those nice little weapon passes along the route. Let's see. Oh, what the hell? Did I just hit it like a chipmunk or something? Let's see. Yeah, I'm using the alternate commands for driving because, frankly, holy cow. Last time I tried to use these controls was like driving a brick with my eyes closed. Ooh, Ranger's Tower. Last one was pretty eventful. Let's see. Whoa, not... What the hell? Not that these controls are much better, mind you. And if there's any horror fans out there, they might recognize this car from Sam Raimi's line of work. Well, it's the closest that they could get to it, I understand. And hey, maybe we'll take it with us. Alright. Nope, another checkpoint. Can we open the door? I didn't think so. Maybe it's occupied? Sorry, dude. But yeah, as like I was saying, this is all that's going to be left of the game is these playthroughs if people have legal copies. And I'm just trying to both enjoy the game and to provide somebody else out there an enjoyable experience. Because my god, for an old game, well, not that old, mind you, this is some really awesome graphics. And it's kind of wish you could go to a state park right now.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Oh, see, to me that's strange because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
No, you can't.
Sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Well, it's kind of nice that something positive is coming about that. Ooh, it's just a nice view. A really nice view. Alright, we're taking Ash's car out of here. I'm sorry, it's just too much of an opportunity. Hail the king, baby. Ooh, it handles a little better, too. Alright, let's go check out this building. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry much traffic out here. When I was younger in Maine, I used to go to a lot of places like this, where the old logging roads, the only thing that ever was going to be there. People have these little houses out in the end of fire lanes. Always sometimes the more peculiar folks, if you know what I mean. It's a hell of a nice place. Not the sort that finds rural America like some lost-long fairy tale, but it's got some advantages. The view and the clean air not being the least of which. Forward. Is there a problem, Alan? Come on, Alan. Don't be afraid of heights. Just because a fall from here will cause me to have to reboot from the checkpoint, you're effectively immortal. Like that quantum suicide thing. There we go.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
Yeah, Mott. Little creepy there. That's right, the kidnapper's name is Mott, as I noted before. You're not wounded, Alan. Don't worry about it. Alright, back to the road. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be me running around. Unfortunately, the daylight sections are mostly the tourist sections. The darkness can't manifest in daylight without hurting itself. Like the diner being the sole place. So, all there is us in the story right now. Oh, this does handle nicely in comparison. I gotta remember that in the future. Pity you can't keep the same vehicle. Well, you know, we wouldn't want to park illegally. Oh, well, probably more trouble than that's going to generate. Already, you know. Let's see. Oh. I believe those are a couple of tourist signs.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
There we go. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town with the Bright Falls came with the founding of Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of Bright Falls Coal Mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked in the mine. There's a lot of these little sort of museums dotted throughout America. I don't know what it's like in other countries, though. And while lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Yeah, mining in a volcanic area, not smart. Oh, there's some old-timey mining equipment, and this is the sort of stuff life depended on back then, made by the lowest bidder. Oh, America. I forgot to poke into here, and yep, I see the flash of a collectible. Not entirely sure why I keep doing this. Guess it's just to amuse myself. This isn't a 100% completion run, guys. I have seriously missed a few things, like supply chests, coffees, and can pyramids. Oh, but... And so far, only one manuscript page.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
So what does Agent Nightingale know? I mean, after all, we are fighting an elemental evil here. Oh, there you go. In 1970, now remember 1970 is when Tom, the poet, vanished, and that Warren destroyed that cabin that we were staying at the beginning of the game. 1970, volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. You know, between this and Until Dawn, I think every single coal mine, every single mine in video games history is cursed in some manner or not. Here we go.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me.
Night
I
is
was
falling.
running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Here we go.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around
You
by you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Well, Mott wanted to fight. I'm willing to give
I
it to
had
him.
to get to Mirror Peak.
We don't actually go out this way again, which is strange. Okay, dude. Eldritch abomination or no, that's just rude to take that out in a historical
Maybe closer than ever before.
place. Oh, are we going this way? There we go. Where? It's kind of strange, though. Blinking light over there. I'm not leaving until I'm absolutely sure I've got everything. Ah, here we go. Supplies. And coffee. Gods know how much of this stuff I'm going to have by the end of the game. And maxed out on... Ooh. Oh, that's not ominous whatsoever. Ooh, shotgun ammo. And maxed out. Yeah, speaking of which, let's get to the more conventional gun. Save the shotgun for the really big fights. Allons-y! Well, there's a quick exit. Oy. Shall we?
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Well, it's almost like having a soulmate. Kinds to be a concept that's moving forward. Let's see. Shall we? Now things are going to get interesting, I'm sure. Gods. Yeah, we might have to double back here and grab some ammo if it gets as hectic as I think it's going to. There we go. Hi. Fuck off. Sorry about that, guys. Oh! I gotta get back in the groove. There's another one. Oh, come on, dude. That just fucking sucks. Okay, that's one way of coming down. I didn't want to leave it behind, although I gotta get so much better at this. Alright, people. Let's use this to cover, shall we? Come get some. It's just one of you now? I could do this for a little while. There we go. And oh look, more ammo. Well, that could have been bad if I'd kept going. I didn't even know that was there. There we go. Anything else? The hell? I'm kind of glad that that worked out. Wow. Game's getting a little more intense here. Flashbang, thank God. Oh, that just means things are going to get worse. Anyone else? Nothing? No one? Oh, hi. Worst ambush ever. Yeah, this is a terrible place to fight, though. What the hell is going on in there? Yeah, is there somewhere I can go around this? No. Here we go. That thing's gonna bust out up here, isn't it? Ooh. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's another one, isn't there? Another one? Oh, there we go. Again, Darkness isn't really good at ambushes. That's the thing about Eldritch Abominations. They are really bad at understanding human concepts. And combat is a human concept. It requires, you know, human drones, or things that were once human, with just enough mind left to fight, otherwise they just throw shit at me.
What the hell?
That ain't good. It's probably the Darkness's true form as well. I don't know if a flashlight's gonna be enough, guys. Can we get through here? No, of course not. Which way are we being directed now? I guess this is it. Wait. Ah, that's the door we came in. Yeah, it's been trashing things around here.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Let's see what else we got around here, because I'm seeing a lot of combat coming up soon, and, well, Demolition Derby. Let's see if we can do better with the controls this time around. Come on out. Coming out and play. Wow, that's a lot of them. And we know better than to just go past them, kill them all. What are we doing? Oh, got an achievement for that one. Ooh, a little fishtailing. Hey! Mind the freaking paint job, dude. Something tells me it's not going to be that easy coming back. Anybody else? Alright then. Well, full kitted out. It's not a good sign. That turns off this. Anything in here? Oh well. Let's turn off the power and the light. That won't be bad at all. So I think we just keep making things worse, you know? There we go. Get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. Thank God it still works. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's just move. We're not going to be able to fight our way through all this. Get the fuck out. Okay, that's it. Whoa. Where's the entrance? God damn it. That didn't work. So I guess I'm going to have to take the time to kill all these guys. Bit of pain, mind you. Oh, thought I could avoid that. That worked, at least. Oh! Perhaps we should leave. Oh, God. Okay, entrance. Well, at least you're out of my way. Bye, guys. You can have the field. I don't need it. Oh, boy. Anybody in here? Okay, well, that was relatively inexpensive. I'm surrounded by the minions of darkness, but hopefully they can't operate doors. Otherwise, things could be bad. Oh, I hear something. I hear something. Ooh. There you go. I won't, thanks for the advice. Oh, I hate that. Now let's use the doorway in the other direction, shall we? There we go. Don't want to waste too much of the good stuff. Frankly, batteries and revolver ammo are cheap. Shotgun, on the other hand. Shotgun's a bit of a pain. try to keep loaded. It's a strange thing about this game is you desperately need the heavy ammo, but if you keep losing your gun so often that caching it is kind of pointless. Yeah, I hear you. You talking backwards, dude? Okay, pop it. Alright, get you on one side. And that's how you use the propane tanks. Certainly a lot less expensive than trying to shoot it all out with them. Anybody else? Collateral carnage. Yeah, tell me about it. Question is that mean literally in the dark, or somebody who's been touched by the darkness, those within the darkness's purvey? Because, you know, Alan has been, if you don't forget, as well as Rose. Probably Alice too. I mean, how many people have been changed by contact? I mean, that is a Lovecraftian theme, is that you are not the same after the darkness comes for you.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the dark presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Bad touch, but we were just talking about that now, weren't we? That means... Let's see, I saw... Follow, there we go. Follow where, though? To somewhere else? Kind of would like to know if there's a supply chest around. Never quite understood where all of these old vehicles come from in these places. I'll be over here. Yeah. Hard hat area. Ooh, there we go. Let's see. Maxed out again on the small stuff. Never a good sign. There goes the lights.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Well, they are for this company, apparently. But, can't get in, can you? No, that would make it too easy. Yeah, I still stand by my idea that these are what's left of some humans after the darkness consumes them. Just glad it doesn't burn out the battery. Well, with that, I'm going to call this an episode. It's been a little interesting, but a little low in the fighting until the end there. I hope you didn't mind the exposition. Like I said, just trying to catalog the Alan Wake experience before it's lost forever. This is Fantastic Worlds, signing out from Lovecraft Country, and our journey through the dark with Alan Wake.